Special dignity. In 2003, the dream of Saeed Mohammadi Daraki came true, in which he was given the good news of the creation of the world and the true God in a dream. And its proof is shown in this flower. According to the studies of scientific institutions, the phenomenon of flowering of the apartment flowers in his office was completely unnatural. And these flowers are not capable of flowering under any circumstances. In 2003, following an inspiration during the secret and needs of the night and in an extremely rare and unnatural phenomenon, the apartment flowers in the office of Saeed Mohammadi Daraki, which are not capable of flowering under any circumstances, according to the studies of scientific and research institutions, began to bloom and emit very fragrant aromas. Despite the fact that their establishment space is closed, they influence the residents around the office and send them to the office to find the cause and source of the smell. And this issue becomes a matter of dignity for them in a very short time and arouses the sensitivity of the authorities, officials, and relevant individuals. Therefore, they quickly take action to prevent the spread of the truth by closing the office and imposing restrictions on relevant individuals, which is widely publicized by publishing a report on it in several newspapers and magazines. Despite the predetermined plan by Saeed Mohammadi Daraki, this incident and the raising of deviant issues regarding it and the insinuation that this is a religious trend have caused some individuals and economic partners of Al Walid Company, the guarantor of the company, to be suspicious, and they are trying to impose restrictions on Saeed Mohammadi Daraki, arguing that this incident is suspicious. International relations in 2004 and later had created specific conditions in America's plans for the Middle East, and the new Middle East plan was on the agenda of America's foreign policy. This plan was based on numerous changes in the relevant countries and governments and the creation of new systems in the region. And considering the key role of Iran in its domestic and international policies, the implementation of numerous measures regarding Iran, as desired by the American ruling apparatus, was on the agenda, and the questionable actions of the Iranian government on a number of issues, including the Iranian nuclear project, interventions in regions such as Lebanon, Iraq, and Syria, etc. The story of human rights in Iran had given American policymakers an important pretext for planning a military and destructive intervention in Iran. And it was necessary to use all capacities to prevent this from happening, the destructive scope of the results of which was in no way imaginable, and to prevent this plan. Therefore, with the help of God Almighty and considering the high and effective position of the Iranian nation in the growth and advancement of human society throughout history, a series of multilateral measures and with divine guidance were initiated by Saeed Mohammadi Daraki and in the form of the Voice of White Iran, which is the embodiment of peace and tranquility and the messenger of friendship between nations. Messages and correspondences were prepared and sent to world leaders, especially the government and prominent individuals in the United States and in Iran, to high-ranking officials and the people of Iran, and in parallel, interviews were also conducted in newspapers and television stations located in different countries, which were effective in creating doubts and revising the previously set plans of the United States of America and distorting the predictions. And they abandoned the implementation of destructive plans and focused their actions on creating restrictions, and through this, a golden opportunity emerged for the Iranian nation and system to correct the mistakes and eliminate the excuses of hostile governments.